talking to leaders about casting vision. One of the things that I'm learning about my friends that own businesses, lead businesses, is I'm trying to listen to things that we say that might help us understand areas that they need to grow. One of the areas recently is talking to leaders and owners that say things like, I can't find anybody, right? So I can't find anybody, or nobody wants to work. It's like, when you hear leaders and owners say things then like that, and you're like, okay, what does that actually mean? If somebody says, and like this can be super, I am judgmental, and this can be super judgmental. And so for my buddies that know me, no, I'm not trying to, when I have heard myself say something like, frick, I just can't find anybody. One of the ingredients to that is that what I'm not efficient at is casting vision. Right? So as a leader owner, one of the things that I need to be or get good at is casting vision. Like why would you want to work with me? Why would you want to work on my team? Which is vision. You're casting a vision for why somebody would want to join your team. And so when I hear myself say things like, I can't find anybody, and you start to unpack what's actually really going on, it's like, actually what might be more true than you can't find anybody is that you're not effective at casting vision for why to join your team. Because if you say you can't find anybody, then it's like, well, then like what's the solution to that? It's like, well, I gotta go find somebody. Well, like, you know what I mean? It gets kind of ridiculous. Versus if I say, gosh, I need to get really good at casting vision for the opportunities within our company or in our organization. Because if I get better at casting vision when I come across people, and I can cast vision for the opportunities within my business, then it's likely that I'll have, I'll create attraction to our company, right? And so again, listening to yourself, and maybe it's actually having friends help you. Like, what are some of the things that I say that might be a limiting belief, right? So one of the things, Jerry, that I've heard you say is that you can't find anybody. That's really not completely true. What's likely more true, Jerry, is that you've not developed the skill of casting vision and recruiting people into your organization, something like that. Other statements I hear people say are things like, which I found to be not completely true, is, and we've said it around here, is like, give me somebody that wants to learn and I can teach them. It's like, that's actually not completely true in many cases. Right? We got a lot of CAP students that want to learn, and we do have a ton of great teachers, by the way. But that doesn't necessarily mean that that's a true statement, right? If I give you somebody that wants to learn and you've not been teaching them right? You've not been a teacher for decades, it's likely you're going to suck. And so again, it's not a completely true statement, but we listen to each other make statements that aren't completely true, and then we don't say anything about it, right? So as a leader, Paul Balsher taught me this, right? As a leader, one of our opportunities / responsibilities is to be a disruptor of what people, because it forces people to say, like, is that really true? Is it really true I can't find anybody? No, that's not really true. What's really true is I need to get better at casting vision. So anyway, just some insight into some of our conversations with owners recently.